Good morning, friends. I am Basil Ode, a TBCan and a fellow colleague and your friend, broadcasting live from the ancient coast city of Enugu, southeastern Nigeria. I want this opportunity to welcome my online viewers and co-participants in this broadcast. I also welcome the global and local audience. It's my pleasure to be with us again this morning as we share the goodies of the Billion Coin community. And we all know that Billion Coin represents a people that is so minded, so motivated to help make a difference in the global community. In the area of every member of the Billion Coin community who is in alignment with the mission and vision of the Billion Coin community will be on fire for this very laudable to place globally, to chase poverty away from the globe till land. And TBC, the Billion Coin community, led by our amiable admin, who has been a very strong visionary and has demonstrated strong capability of leadership, to the fact that these few years we have been in the Billion Coin, we have achieved several milestones. So this morning, I want to share on the topic, success attracts, and so is failure. Success attracts. Once someone is successful, people are automatically attracted to them. And those who have find something, their influence naturally. That's why it appears successful people seem to have more friends, more well-wishers, more cheers than those who are failures or who consider themselves. But no one is a failure in life except one chooses to think so. I repeat that. No one is a failure in life except one chooses to. Because when man is created is not to fail. But the way we are programmed, the way we are taught, the way we look at things, the way the environment programs us, the way we are being influenced can make one think it's a failure. Friends, you are not a failure if you think so. You are one if you think so. So the choice is yours. So our topic this morning is success attracts, and failure also attracts. So when one is thinking success, will be attracted to successful people. Those are living the habits that bring them to successful experience. So in the Billion Coin community, we have all together. There are those who say, who we know are being successful in the Billion Coin. I'm one of them, because I have my testimonies. Your friends who have reflected. So, verdict. Verdict is yours to take. And my verdict is that one should be successful in the Billion Coin community because we have gotten everything to be successful. We have everything to be successful. Now, one of the areas that guarantees success to any TBCan is the resources we have in the block. if one is an ardent follower of the blog post, if one is very, very committed to studying the blog post and imbibing the material in life, because success does not discriminate. When you are successful, your success permeates all the areas of life. As a business person, principles of being successful in business, to your family life, so success is a concept, is an attitude. It's not a matter of money, it's the type of attitude you have. That's where the author about our habits that can make us successful or not being successful. One of the first habits can acquire in the belong con is to develop the habit of studying the blog continually. Blog, bad is you get successful. Coin is the material, the preparation to be able to navigate your way into being successful in the belong community. You understand it? That is going to the videos, going to the broadcasts of leaders in the belong community. As you go through these things, you some tips, some successful in whatever you're doing. Third step, association. That's it, friends. Association. Things that will make you experience success in the belong community you associate with in the belong community. In the belong community that are seriously committed builders who are so passionate as in this mission and vision. Look for those friends, associate with them. As you get close with them, because they're being successful, success will rub on you. That's why, friends, as I started this message, those who are not, there are those who believe they failed in the belong community. If I will tell you, TBC have failed them. To increase people, to transform people, to become more. So when one is not realizing these potentials, one in the belong community, when one is not identifying with the belong community concept and principles, when one is not in alignment with the present, alignment brings failure. Going and saying stuff urgent ways also bring failure. And let me tell you the signs of failure. So when you see these signs, you have the successful people department, unsuccessful people department, and those who are unsuccessful are those who we can consider they have failures. And what are the signs of failure on TBC? Complaints and complain about the billion laying, no, they having their wallet, they cannot change them. These are signs of failure, friends. And that group, and that sign is meant for a bank in their country to change TBC for fiat. These those are national failure. And that signs of fiat. This is also another sign of failure. That are only in scamming people by places of websites where they can change their, they are all very strong of failure group in the billion coin community. The signs include this. First, they're in alignment with the billion coin community. How? Our present at the front burner in the billion coin community. To answer that question, friends, you read the blogs. And if you read the blog very well, our ad have told us that we have to put our effort to making us reach our billion member mark. If we can do that this year, it will usher in a full-blown billion coin economy, where the billion coin becomes just there for you to use as currency, made of exchange. That is our golden target. And if successful, and if you are associated with successful people in the billion community, that will be our agenda. How do we key into this? How could I do every day to make sure that members, new members are coming to the billion community so we can reach our billion member mark? Are the successful people or successful minded people in the billion community? That's the first thing with the front burner item hitting the 1 billion number. And again, if you watch again, there are I call it 3 tier ways of achieving this number. The first is massive drive growth. Massive growth drive. And that has full-time divisions are being encouraged. In our back office very soon, we'll go there in the Kingo back office, you see an option to become a full-time division. That one of the methods drive us back. Second drive is ongoing. We have over 500 matches in the billion community. And that 5% is a sure backbone to be able to drive numbers, traffic to people to see that the economy is taking shape. And of course, we have those who are builders, those who are right there getting more people on regular computers. These are 3 tier ways the admin have structured for us to follow at the 1 billion member mark. Now, the third way to associate with successful in the billion coin is to shine our eye where we are, is to be very observant to the events around us. So I'm going to share some of the blog posts, and it should excite us. It should make us make moves to become what? To become very successful in the billion coin experience. So I'm going to share my screen now, and I would like us to look at some interesting posts there. And Okay, good. Now let's look at this. What is TBC and why do we work in TBC? It's a video. Now, if you go through that, you'll be wonder, you'll be so endowed with why people are working in TBC. Then look at that blog post. Bangladesh women are gathering together to learn about TBC. Okay. Now, if I just open that a little bit, with women across the globe are forming associations around the Billion Coin community. These are women in Bangladesh coming together and finding ways they want to be not only members of the Billion Coin community, but take it around their women folk, knowing fully well that the Billion Coin is actually structured to take away poverty and help an average woman, average lady, feed her family. Now, let's look at other blog posts. These are what I call association. When we go through this, we will be excited, we'll be challenged. Look at 8 of challenge. I want all of us who are TBC to go through this video. Mbe, who is a Senboy meeting starting from Monday, next Monday. This Mbe, I admire him, admire his effort. Mbe have been going committee to committee, doing stuff to promote the Billion Coin community. This is the kind of I want to associate with. Friend, you see, my topic this morning is let us look for those who are successful with the Billion, close to them, learn the ropes, and become successful. We started Senboy meeting. The admin even showed acronyms on Mbe, because Mbe, what Mbe is doing is all for us to see. So I want to follow his footsteps. I want us to copy this people. That's the what I mean by success attracts. I'm being attracted to Mbe because of what he's doing. So, friends, I want us to look at these leaders, look at people who are successful in the Billion Coin, and follow them, and will become successful too. Now, look at that, and that blog post. Woman from India is happy to complete a 40-gram transaction video. You see, you can see that can make, if a woman in India did it, Nigeria can do it, a woman in Cameroon can do it, a woman in Italy can do it. Meaning what? It is doable. Now, look at this other topic. Those that side with you will align with you in the Billion Coin. That's what I'm saying, alignment. That's it. So, success. Once you are being successful, you find people who will be aligned with you in the Billion Coin community. Now, look at this blog post again. It says, flourish in TBC _org. You can flourish. You can become better by going on the blog. As I said earlier, that's your starting point. Once you find other human beings around the world, other people are this Bangladesh now, steps to a faster to cash flow in Bangladesh. Now, look, this global problem, especially in poor countries, this is the solution. I call this inspiration. Go to this video, friends. You'll be inspired to do more in the Billion Coin community. Look, this particular inequality is a serious global problem, especially in poor countries, in TBC, and TBC is the solution. Let me show you, friends. Yesterday, one of our TBC called me. I was telling about what he was watching CNN. I found that Venezuela and other countries that had real economic crisis are looking for solace through the cryptocurrency world for a bailout. Friends, the Billion Coin community, the Billion Coin is actually a solution to failing economies. You watch these words. When you go to this video, you find that you are in a place that can be a relief to not only individuals, but countries in these harsh economic realities. Now, of course, I was some training in French. This and that inspire us. Now, friends, let's go to another area. I'm going to show you those things that can motivate us. Now, New features in KCBO. Now we're going to do right that. We're going to log into the Kringle Cache and see those new features. Okay. See, most of us don't have time to log into our Kringle Cache bash office. That's very interesting. They don't log in. So they log in, they don't know what's going on. So now that's part of it too. We should be proactive. We'll be looking at things. We should be able to check what is going on a regular basis. And that's going to become current. Whether we follow trend, that's why we are not left behind. Many information is dynamic. Data is dynamic. So I encourage every TBCian for us to be dynamically connected to what's happening in the Billion Coin. Now, let's look at things in the Billion Coin. Of course, we know by now, most of us know that the send button is expanding very, very well. And then the reward programs have been there. We know that. Then the brokers, those of us, you can go to the brokers and click and watch. Then we have marketing. Of course, we know that you can generate business card through here. Okay. Now, we also have testimonials. We have education. We can have more things. And then we have events. Then in this account, this is where one can have the merchant listing. Can call merchant. Last time I talked about this. So I really want us friends to know a lot is happening now. A lot is happening now. And the moment we look into it, we begin to enjoy ourselves. So let's go to our blog post. Now, look at this one again. Personal growth is encouraged in the Billion Coin TBC. Now, I recommend this video. Let's start to watch it. To share before we go to go. And why do we work in the Billion Coin? I've said it before, but this is one of the things I want to rehearse and go. So let me stop sharing the screen. Let's get back to other areas of talk today. Okay. What we're is that when we are abusing to do in the Billion Coin community, and we are following the laid down instructions, guidelines, and principles, we begin to enjoy a measure of success. And this success include social success. When I say social success, it means growth. You expand your social base. You begin to acquire more friends, both locally and international friends. You also begin to expand your capacity to interact, to what I call team spirit and team building. These are things you don't learn in school. No one teaches you how to make friends, how to relate to have relationships, how to have your people associate together. All these things you can gather by when you begin to participate in the Billion Coin community with other folks. And also learn what I call the community spirit. Being able to dwell together in a community that is close, large. In the Billion Coin community, we have a lot of tribes involved, we have a lot of communities involved, we have a lot of countries involved. For us to move together, associate together with across these continents, it takes something. You learn something by doing that. So you have a strong social benefit by being active in the Billion Coin community. Another aspect is financial success. A TBCian, a true TBCian that is actually doing the Billion Coin will always experience financial success. For some long time, we're talking about cash flow experience. And we know that in the Billion Coin, there is an inherent feature called cash flow. Once one is doing the Billion Coin community, as we ought to do, it will help us do experience that cash flow. Why? Because as you imbibe all the systems that are articulated in the Billion Coin community, experiences in cash flow will be there. So that's second success. One, be financially successful. The other one is economic empowerment. There's one thing I'd like us to notice. Most of these millionaires and billionaires worldwide, even some ex-presidents globally, At the time of retirement, towards the peak of their career, they begin to form foundation. Just like you have Bill Gates and Bill and Mel Gates Foundation. They want to put back to society. They want to put back to life. Friends, you can't get full fulfillment in life if you don't give back to life, if you don't serve life. Though these people have the money they made, they have to share it to the people. They have to impact lives. To have to give people economic empowerment. That's part of fulfillment in life. Some realize this at old age, but in the billion community, it is embedded right now. That is why part of the service we render in the billion community is to be instruments of empowerment, is to be channel of empowerment. Through us, through our services, through our efforts, more people are being elevated from financial. That is one of the major success, is that I and you are channels that people around us can become better, can live better, can be empowered. And we all know that the billion coin is one of the fastest way to empower anyone in the world. Friends, you can be a successful person empowering the people using the resources available in the billion coin. We have our cookie rewards program. We have promos going on. We have a lot of gifting happening in the billion coin community. One of these things to empower the people. And when you do that, you also become successful. You have a lot of people saying thank you. A lot of people saying appreciating you. You see, these are the things that make you all around successful in life. So I want to join us. Let's get to the field. I'm going to enjoy this success. By being what? Join hands with those who are doing this, who are being successful. And you too will be equally successful. So on this note, I want to tell us, friends, I'm happy for you listen to me, being with me all this while. Can we talk again next week, same time next week? We're going to share and other things that can make us become more successful in this billion coin. Let us move together to be at the top. So I will see you at the top next week, Tuesday. This is your friend and colleague, Basil Ude, sign off and bye.